What's up, neighbors? I'm Tinashe Dennis Emmanuel and welcome back to the Gent Next Door. This channel is about giving you the unique style for your life goals. So please like and subscribe for plenty more videos to come. Now, in this video, we're going to be discussing the basics that you need to understand about suits, primarily focused on the 3 different types of suits that you can buy and the key things that you need to know. Now, if you're like me, you've probably always dreamed of having a walk-in wardrobe with the whole range of suits in different shades and hues for every occasion, and each of those suits tailored around your requirements and your body. But I also appreciate that times have changed and there's some people out there who really don't like wearing suits. A lot of men don't even own a suit and see it as something that's a bit too rigid, a bit old-fashioned and uncomfortable. Like any menswear or fashion aficionado will tell you, the only uncomfortable suit is a wrong suit. The first and perhaps the most prominent version of a suit is called the Bespoke Suit. The Bespoke Suit is the ultimate manifestation of the men's suit, involving over 2,000 different elements that it takes to piece together a fully bespoke tailored suit. When buying a bespoke suit, you would approach a tailor and select everything from the strings to the button, to the fabrics, to the zips, to the cut and fit, and much more. Over 2,000 components, as I said, are involved, and they'll be tailored around your specification and your body requirements. With the tailor's expert advice and guidance, you would have the selection from how many pockets you want, whether you want single or double-breasted jackets, the type of trousers you want, the type of trousers pockets you want, the internal pockets, the internal lining. I mean, the list is absolutely endless, but everything is down to your requirements, your desires, your specifications, under, of course, the guidance of your tailor. The most revered tailoring houses are traditionally based in London Savile Row, so found in New York, in Paris, in Milan. Thankfully though, these specialist handmaking skills can be found anywhere across the globe. So there will be somebody with great tailoring skills somewhere near where you're based, wherever you're watching this video, because these skills have been shared and have spread out across the world over the years, which is great. Bespoke suits though are not cheap. There's a traditional rule of thumb which basically says the price of a standard bespoke suit is roughly the same amount as the price of an ounce of gold, which I checked this morning on the stock exchange is around $1,700 US, which is about more or less right in terms of your kind of average price for a bespoke suit in London. So a bespoke suit is the gold standard. It is the dream when it comes to men's suits. But of course, there are some drawbacks. You will have to wait weeks, in some cases even months, to have your suit completed. And it requires hundreds and hundreds of specialist man hours, which of course you have to pay for. There is, however, a more accessible avenue into the world of fine tailoring. And this is called made to measure. Made to measure requires far less man hours to make the suits, therefore is priced at a lot more accessible level. Many brands, even Savile Row tailors, offer a made to measure service primarily from their ready to wear collections. How it would work is you would choose a suit pattern from their existing collection, but you'll still have those individual options of choosing the fabrics that you want, the buttons that you want, the zip, the fastenings, and to a certain degree the kind of pockets that you want as well. The suit is then made at factory, so it's not made by hand by skilled tailors and cutters. It's made at factory, which reduces the cost of making the suit. Therefore, they can price it a lot more competitively and accessibly for me and you. I believe every man really should have access to fine tailoring, so made to measure was a great innovation to allow people, regular people, everyday people, to get the quality and the refinement that you get from fine tailoring, but at a more accessible and affordable price range. The final and perhaps most familiar iteration of suits is the off the peg, or sometimes referred to in the fashion community particularly as ready to wear. Ready to wear or off the peg suits are the typical suits that you would find in your local TM Lewin or Marks and Spencer store. For those of you who are not from the UK, Marks and Spencer's is a very prominent department store that the average sort of corporate guy buys his suits from. Thanks to the wonders of modern technology and manufacturing techniques, and also data gathered over decades of taking men's sizing and dimensions, ready-to-wear suits today are pretty good. Most stores have them in various cuts, starting from regular to tailored to slim fit and skinny fit, which has been a more modern interpretation of the suit, all tailored around customers' requirements in terms of quality, in terms of fit, in terms of comfort, and of course in terms of style. Now, I'm not going to beat around the bush when it comes to, well, pretty much anything in life, but particularly when it comes to ready to wear suits, you do pay for what you get. So the more money you can kind of scoff out to pay for a suit, the better quality that you're going to get. It's not an exact science though. You do still need to know what brands and what retailers kind of take the time to make sure that they put the effort in and they give you the quality that you want for your money. So I will be doing another video sometime in the future on more of a buyer's guide and what you should look for and how you can tell a better quality suit from a suit of a less quality and how to get the most bang for your buck. The kind of cut and fit that you're going to get from a shop will vary, mainly depending on price, of course, as I've touched on, but also in terms of your geographical location. A slim fit suit in the United States is not going to be the same as a slim fit suit in the UK. And of course, that's not going to be the same for a suit for somebody in China or in Japan, for example. That's simply because of the demographics of that location and the typical fit model or the body dimensions of the average man in that particular geographical location. A key point you want to just look out for in suits, and again, I'll go into more depth when I do the buyer's guide for suits, is the fabrics used. The more natural a fabric is, the better chance that it's a better quality suit. Obviously, you also got to consider other things like construction and how you look after it. But in general, if it's a natural fiber like cotton or wool, it's probably a better quality than a polyester blend. Natural fibers tend to retain a form and color more, and sort of synthetic fibers, the color fades after a few washes and it begins to lose a little bit of its luster and a little bit of its original form. So guys, those are the foundational things that you need to understand in terms of the three main types of suits that you need to be aware of. Stay tuned, because in this series, up next is the buying guide, and I'll be telling you what you should look for, how to tell a decent suit, a very good suit, and a very poor suit, so that you're making the best buying decisions the next time you're going out to buy a suit. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please like the video. It does make a massive difference to the channel. Feel free to share it on your social media channels and follow me on Instagram @GentNextDoor. And as always, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.